Hello there. You are welcome to yet another episode of the program Ben Talks. Ben Talks is a program where we briefly take a critical look at every sector of Nigerian economy as a government policies, and the things that we do. Today on Ben Talks, we are taking a look at urbanization and the need to have a nation that is planned for migration of people. And today on the program, we'll be talking to someone that is well knowledgeable in this regard. He is a town planner, he is a city manager. He is no other person than town planner Mukhtar Galadima, the Director of Development Control in the Federal Capital Territory Administration here in Abuja. He will be telling you where we got it wrong and how we can get out of our present condition as a country. Take a look. Town planner, what do you think is wrong with our urbanization process as a country?
One, fundamentally, we have series and a lot of policies as regards to urbanization, but the fundamental issue is lack of implementation of that urbanization policy. Because by now we're supposed to have hierarchies of settlements. At what point can you say the city is saturated? What should be done next? All these are not in place. Most of our cities are not planned. So you can see that if you don't plan for your cities, you are not planning for your urbanization. So that's what Professor Abuja call urbanization of poverty. Because we are not planning for this urbanization. So you see people migrating from the rural areas to the cities without even planning what to do in the cities. Coming to look for a job and the job is not there. At the end of the day, you become a problem for the city managers. So you can see, instead of urbanization to become achievement or advantage to us, then it's on the other side. Because with urbanization, there are a lot of opportunities. But in this case, because our urbanization is not properly planned, then it becomes a kind of challenge on us.
Okay, are there things that can be done to correct it? 20 years ago, we had a problem. We spoke about the problem. Now, after 20 years, we are worse off in it. Now, are there things that can be done going forward to make sure that we get it right as far as urban planning is concerned?
Yes, because for every problem, for every challenge, there are solutions. But these solutions, we need to go inward. We need to look at it inward. Because what is happening to our state capitals? What are our governors doing? Because you need to provide some of these basic infrastructures in our rural communities, local government headquarters. Unfortunately, these things are not there. So this is the basic. We have to get it right first before we can do it. And for us to get it right, we need to go back to the drawing table. Some of our elementary planning policies. How can we get it right? Like local communities. What can we make their life, the dwellers of these rural dwellers, how can we make their life livable? How can we support their economic activities? Because with these improved economic activities, then you bring about development. But these things are not there. So we need to go back to the drawing table. Thank God some of us are going back to school to study more of policies making and policy implementation. Maybe by the time we come out, it will help a lot in getting some of these problems solved.
Okay, for some time now, for some years, your life has been dedicated to planning the city of Abuja. What would you say have been the challenges you have faced planning Abuja?
Yes. What we are doing has gone beyond planning of Abuja. Now we are managing the plans of Abuja because the Abuja plan has been done a long time ago. We are managing the plan implementation. So our major problem now, there is this issue of non-adherence to the policies. Particularly, take the case of resettlement policy. If some of the indigenous communities have been properly resettled, the challenges we're having now, particularly in terms of proliferation of squatter settlements, shanties, will all have been solved. And then, as I said earlier on, most of the states are not living up to expectation. And everybody believes that you can get a greener pasture in Abuja. So that's why we're having this massive inward migration to Abuja. And the facilities to support these people is gradually being overstretched. So consequently, we are finding it difficult to manage. Look at the waste generation. Look at traffic problem. Look at human population explosion, housing condition. So all these problems, we need to find a way of managing them. But if other states can support Abuja by doing what is right, then I think we can go a long way, making Abuja the dream, the reality of our dream.
If Mr. President gives you the power today to sign anything that will make Abuja work in terms of planning and urbanization, what will you do?
I will open up satellite towns so that I will decentralize activities of the city center, and then satellite towns will take up.
Thank you for watching that episode. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I hope some of the questions that you have as far as urbanization is concerned in Nigeria were answered by town planner Mukhtar Galadima. But in case they were not answered, I will be bringing other professionals in this program in no long time, no distant future from now. In case you want to be part of this program by sharing your experience and what you do on Ben Talks, you can always reach out to us on the numbers that you will see on the screen. Until our next episode, be a good global citizen. Thank you.